Well, hello there. Okay, we are going to be doing another pick a card reading. It has been a while since we've done one of these, I feel like. But, anyways, we are going to have pile one. We will have pile two. This is an amethyst, I believe. Someone gifted me this, though, so I'm not sure, you know. This is, I think, a citrine. I really like this one. It has like a really nice orangish hue to it. That was pile three. Pile four will be this stone right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a few seconds to see which one calls to you, and then we will begin. Oh, and also I will be using the Witch's Tarot for all four decks, or all four piles today. We might use some other decks to clarify, but that's what we're going to start off with for all four. Hello, pile number one. You chose the Clear Quartz Crystal Ball. Now, this will be a general reading. This will not resonate for every single person out there watching this. Pick a card readings are generally based on your intuition and stuff. If this pile does not resonate with you, you can try a different pile, you can try a different video, or you can try a different channel, I guess, if you want. I also do personal readings on my Twitch. The link for that is in the description box down below. I think that's it. We're going to do the Witch's Tarot to start out with. And let's go ahead and see. How is pile one's person feeling about this connection? What is pile one's person feeling about this connection? What is pile one's person feeling about this connection? Honestly, it seems like that they don't have the most optimistic outlook of this connection. How's pile one's person feeling about pile one? Okay, so you as a person, they definitely have, fond memories of you here with the Six of Pentacles. Or they definitely feel like that there can be, some good potential there. However, I mean, they do also see you as someone who is caring and understanding here with the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups here as well. So they definitely see you as someone pretty fair and pretty balanced emotionally. This connection, though, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse to start off with. And I do want to note that I don't have any reversals in this deck. And with this deck, I typically don't read reversals, but it popped out this way. So it's almost like they want to, it almost feels to me like they're on the verge of, giving up on this. Or, especially with the Eight of Swords here as well. They, are trying to ignore or deny it. No, I already know it's going to go bad. I'm not going to give that energy. We have the Knight of Wands here as well. I feel like something about this feels to them like it could be careless or reckless or impulsive if they act on it. For some of you, it could be maybe because someone here is already in a relationship. We will clarify some cards and find out for sure. It could be for various reasons. We also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. So it's almost like something about if they went for you, they feel like they could lose it all. Or they feel like they could lose something important in their life. Let's clarify here with the Light Seers Tarot. What is the Nine of Wands doing in reverse here? We have the Queen of Wands clarifying that. For some of you, it may be that you have pursued this person a lot and they keep, something keeps happening and it's almost like something keeps getting in the way, they feel like. Or maybe they consider it and then something gets in the way and then they kind of back off because it's okay, I can only try so many times. What is the Eight of Swords here? What is this energy of ignoring their emotions or ignoring something? We have the Seven of Swords clarifying that. And the Hermit. I feel like that this person, for a lot of you, isn't going to have told you how they feel. I feel like this person is going to have kept it to themselves and kind of almost like been sneaky about it. Like, they might have even told you they didn't feel, X, Y, or Z for you. The Ten of Pentacles here. Why is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse here for how they feel about the relationship? Two of Wands. It's almost like they're not really sure where it would go. It's almost like the possibilities are so endless for them. And it's almost like there's like this fear of unknown here for them. Now, how they feel about you, we do have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. That's nice. What's the Six of Pentacles here for? What is the Six of Pentacles for how they feel about pile one? The Sun. I do feel like they feel like you personally bring positivity to their life. And we have the Nine of Wands here not in reverse, which is funny because that was in reverse for how they feel about your relationship. I feel like, though, that they feel courageous. I feel like they might have also, like, they feel like they've been through a lot in life and they kind of have some boundaries up for you. Not just specifically for you, though. I feel like it's there for everyone. But I feel like for you, they feel a little vulnerable. It's almost like they feel like you kind of like know what they're feeling, or like they feel like you get them at a different level, and that kind of scares them a little bit. Let's get more information about how they're feeling about pile one. We have the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Oops. Okay, Queen of Swords. Someone here had some direct communication. Let's see if we can get some more clarification on this. What is this Queen of Swords here for? The Three of Pentacles, which is the card next to it. It's almost like someone here has been very direct. It's almost like maybe with their actions as well, because I feel like it's probably you, pile one. I feel like someone here has definitely tried to make a lot of time for this other person. I don't really get that from them. I feel like someone has been tried to be like very there for them, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. I could see that for you as well. The Three of Pentacles is the next card here. There is something about balance here and like working well together. I feel like for some of you, you may know this person at work. We have the Knight of Pentacles next, and with the Page of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles is almost like that thing of like planting the seeds, and kind of just like, it's almost to me like things are being planted and they're not seen yet. Like for example, like you plant a seed of corn. I've never seen a corn grow, but I'm assuming you plant the corn and like you don't see the corn until it starts to grow, So I feel like there is some kind of seeds being planted here for them emotionally. I feel like they have tried to ignore some of their feelings for some reason. The Page of Wands. The Fool's popping out for that card. Yeah, the Page of Wands and the Fool really go well together. I feel like with the Two of Wands earlier, we said that too. I feel like they definitely see a lot of potential and a lot of like possibilities in this, and I feel like something about that does kind of scare them a little bit. Let's see. What is the hidden truth about how they feel about pile one? What would they say to pile one? What is the hidden truth about how they feel about pile one? Wow. Interesting. Okay, so the first card here we have for you is you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So I do feel like that they have tried to distance themselves. You might not be talking a lot to this person. Some of you might be, but they definitely have emotionally let you go to some degree. And it has been quite difficult for them because they do love you. I love you is the next card coming up here. The next card we have is the timing just wasn't right for us. So, for some of you, things could heal, things could progress with this person. I do feel like that, this person is trying to suppress their feelings because they feel like they could lose something in their life if they went for you. I don't feel like that's like it has to be a permanent thing though. Some of you that might not be a permanent thing. Also, there might be some of you. We did have the Seven of Swords, I think, here somewhere. So some of you, there could have been something sneaky happening here. Finding out the truth crushed me. Some of you, it does mean that maybe they found out something. It could even be something that wasn't true, and they thought that you did something to them, or they thought maybe you betrayed their trust or something, and it really crushed them because they thought they could trust you. Others of you, I do really feel like for some of you, that when they found out the truth about how they felt about you, that crushed them in some way because they wasn't wanting that, they wasn't looking for that, they wasn't realizing that that was a possibility. Under the deck here we have is, I know I messed up everything. I don't know if they're actively taking responsibility internally for that, though. I don't really get that from them. Let's see. Is there any other hidden truths or anything else? This is a different deck, by the way. LOL. Okay. So the first card here is You Inspire Me. I do feel like that you definitely inspire this person. I feel like something about this connection is teaching them something, and it's because of you. Something about it is like different for them, and they're not really sure how to handle this. The next card here we have is I Feel the Sexual Tension. This did try to pull up sideways when it popped out, so do keep in mind that. Some of them, I do feel like that means that they're trying to fight it off, or maybe trying to pretend like it's not there, which is a theme of this person so far. So with that, I feel like that this person could be one of those people that kind of is secluding themselves, maybe even from everyone, not even just you. We also have I Miss Seeing You. Let's see with our Messages of Love deck. Is there any messages from this person about how they feel about pile 1? How's this person feeling about pile 1? What is blocking them? What is the blocks in this? What is holding them back from pile 1? Okay, so the first card here we have is Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So for some of you, that could be what I said at the beginning, where one of you is in a relationship already, and that's intruding into it. For some of you, I feel like that this could be maybe friends or family in their life that is, it might not even be directly, they might not even be directly saying something about you. It could be that they are saying something about, for example, let's say that, you would be in an LGBT kind of connection and they're bashing gay people, or that you would be in an interracial relationship and they're bashing the other race. It could be anything like that. It may not be necessarily direct. It could be direct. They may be directly, bashing that person or you, or someone in this relationship, or it could be definitely some kind of interference from someone else, though. It could just be about just different things that people are saying, and it's kind of making them hold back. The next card here we have is Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. They definitely do feel bad about some of the stuff that they've done here. I also feel like it could be like their ego getting in the way a little bit. Like, no, I said I wasn't interested. I don't even know how to begin to, make that first step here. The next card here we have is Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. I said that earlier for them, that they was learning a lesson, and we hadn't had any really cards for that at that point. I was just kind of getting that intuitively. But yeah, they definitely, there is some kind of, sorry, I had a thing with my camera there. There is some kind of lesson, though, that one of you is learning here. And then I think this came out under the deck. I don't remember. We have Wait. The timing is not quite right, which definitely is a large theme here. For a lot of you, this is like one of those things of everyone watching this controls their own destiny. So, some of you will have different outcomes than others of you, because all of you have different actions and you have free will, and things like that will change. There used to be a tree across the street from my apartment, and now it's not there. That's weird. Um, let's see. Let's get an oracle card from the Romance Angels cards, and then we will get a couple more tarot cards. What is the most likely outcome between pile 1 and the person on their mind? Okay, so we do have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. The word guided really sticks out to me there. In other words, don't push things or rush things farther than they need to go. Like, if you try something and the person seems not very responsive, don't try it again immediately anyways. I almost get the energy of, like, just be there, but without, like, being there, We have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, I do feel like it is safe for you to love. I do feel like, even because there is this thing about a spiritual lesson needing to be learned, even if it's not with this person, I feel like something's coming in for you, for sure. I think we're going to actually go ahead and, since we're at almost the 20-minute mark, let's go ahead and think about something that you would like more clarification on or like an answer to, and we will pull a card for you. Please answer the question on pile 1's mind. Oh. Okay, we're going to do 3 cards, so you can pick card 1, 2, or 3. I will flip those over in just a moment. Do keep in mind before I flip them over, this is one of those things, if it doesn't answer your question directly, then that's the universe's way of saying that you're not meant to know that right now. Sometimes, I have definitely read for myself before in tarot, and sometimes I just wasn't meant to know something and I kept getting the same response, and it can be frustrating, but... So, if you pick card number 1, we see success. Pretty nice. Card number 2, we have romance. That's nice. And card number 3, we have abundance. Compared to how the rest of the reading went, I feel like that went pretty well. Let's get an additional tarot card for each card. So for those of you who chose success, we have the 4 of Wands. So definitely feeling at home, feeling like a soulmate, maybe even possibly a twin flame connection. Those of you who chose the romance card, there is this need to balance and keep things fair and not put too many eggs in one basket, not spend too much time in one spot, to keep things fair, balanced. And for those of you who chose card number 3, we have the Chariot on that. So definitely some kind of action, possibly a decision needing to be made. Definitely some kind of progress coming in, possibly. And with abundance here, definitely a possibility for something happening pretty quickly. Anyways, I think that'll be it for you, Pile 1. I hope that you enjoyed this. It has been a while since we've done a pick a card. Thank you for being here. I really love doing pick a cards. I really love watching them too. And yes, I watch my own pick a cards. I'll find them in my recommended thing on my other channel when I watch, because I watch videos from another YouTube channel, and it'll recommend me my own videos. And I'm like, oh, Pile 2 really calls to me in this, and then I'll watch it and I'll be like, okay. It's weird. I'm just really sitting here watching my own video right now. Anyways, thank you for being here, Pile 1, and I hope to see you soon. I'm sorry that this wasn't more positive, but do keep in mind that, anything can happen. You control your own destiny. I will see you soon. And the link for my Twitch for personal readings is in the description box down below. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here today. Those of you who chose the amethyst stone, I think that's what this is. It was gifted to me. Anyways, we're also going to be starting off here with the Witch's Tarot. Do keep in mind that this will be a general reading for those of you who chose pile 2. So this one may not resonate fully with everyone. If there's messages in here that you feel like doesn't resonate with you, you can leave that. That's probably for someone else who needs to hear it. Also, you can choose a different pile, a different video. You can try one of your zodiac readings that I have on this channel occasionally. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can get a personal reading from me on Twitch. The link for that is in the description box down below. Let's see how your person is feeling about your connection, pile 2. How's pile 2's person on their mind? How are they feeling about their connection? How are they feeling about the connection? Wow. I didn't want to pull 5, but it came out, so that really needs to be okay. And then how are they feeling about pile 2? How's pile 2's person feeling about pile 2? Okay. Very nice. Honestly, interesting. So we do start off here with the 9 of Cups. They definitely have happiness with this connection because this is how they feel about the connection. And this is how they feel about you. So how they feel about the connection, they do feel really positive. They feel really happy when they're with you in this connection. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like things are growing, things are progressing here. I almost feel like, too, like they are wanting to show you more emotions and wanting to be there for you more. But, like, something about it is, like, being... Either they're not telling you how they're feeling about you and they're considering doing it, or they are sugarcoating it, or, like, putting it in armor, or like not really showing it to its fullest extent, if that makes sense. The next card here we have is the Chariot. So there is definitely some progress here, maybe possibly some decisions being made here about this connection. They do feel like something about this connection is maybe moving kind of fast. Or maybe they're wanting it to move fast, because the next card here we have is the 4 of Cups. So for some of you, that's them wanting, the Chariot was them wanting to move things faster because it's kind of been going slow and they're a little bit bored of where things have been. Others of you, their life has just been like this kind of in general, and they feel like you're like a whirlwind of excitement for them. The next card here we have is the 7 of Cups. Definitely spoiled for choice. They feel like they are overthinking a lot here about this connection. They feel like there's a lot of different choices and decisions and places that this connection can go in. Under the deck for how they feel about the connection is the 7 of Pentacles. Definitely things are progressing here. And with the Lovers next to it, they definitely have a lot of love for you, pile 2. They definitely care. Some of you, they just see you as just this like really charming, beautiful person that really knows what they're doing. We also have the 3 of Swords next to this, though. So this could be either something about your connection, maybe they don't have... For some of you, they might not have a lot of faith in it working out for some reason, or they might be a little unsure about something here, and that causes them sadness. Others of you... It may just be that they have had a lot of sadness in their life around love, and they're not fully over that yet. Some of you also, there may be a love triangle situation, or one or both of you may already be in a relationship, and that may be causing some tension there as well. Before we move into how they're feeling about you, let's see what the Lovers is doing here. What is the Lovers doing here? I do want to note that the Lovers almost popped out of this just now. It didn't, though. But it is something to note. What is the Lovers doing here? It's almost like they feel like they're not giving you enough attention, or they're like so busy that they aren't. But also the reason why they feel that way about you is because they feel like compared to others, you're giving them the space that they need more, and they really appreciate that. That is something that they've noticed, that compared to others, maybe they feel like rushed or pushed before by other people, and they kind of feel like you've been a little bit more understanding. We have the Three of Swords here. What is the Three of Swords? So, clarifying the Three of Swords, we have the Sun. So, yeah, a lot of you, I do feel like, especially with the Three of Cups here as well, there could be one of you or both of you already in a relationship. Either that or maybe mentally taken by someone, or just some kind of mental like hang up on someone else still. They do feel positive about the direction that things are going in though, and they do feel like that you are there for them in like a friendly way. I feel like more for now. Like things feel a little bit more platonic here. There could be some kind of celebration maybe. Maybe for some of you, there could be a breakup coming in the third party thing. And that could be like a little celebration moment for some of you. I don't feel like that'll be for most of you, but I do feel like that there is like this really nice positive energy behind that. We have the Lovers almost popping out from the Light Seers deck again. I feel like it's going to pop out before the end. Maybe it won't. We do have the Six of Pentacles here. What is the Six of Pentacles doing here for pile 2? Six of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. So I do think that I feel like that they've always had a really good time with you, but I feel like something about it they're like waking up to of like, oh, this may be different than I thought, and this may be like bigger and more possibilities in this connection than I thought. Like maybe before you had more of a friend thing and they really didn't think too much of it, and now they're like, oh no, like I may have had feelings longer than I thought I did. We have the Three of Swords popping out here as well. We have the King of Cups here and the Fool here as well. I feel like that they feel like you kind of distract them from a lot of their sadness in their life. Some of them may have regret for the way they treated you in a situation, or they may have some regret about something that happened in this. Give us some more information of how Pile 2's person is feeling about this connection. Yeah, I feel like they're having an inner fight over how they're feeling. Some of you, it may be not an inner fight, but there may be like an actual fight going on, maybe with a third party, some kind of fight. I don't feel like it's between you and them, but I do feel like that it's waking them up and making them realize like, oh, this pettiness or this bickering that's in this other situation, like I'm waking up to here, and it's not in this connection, and this connection with Pile 2 is so much better. Either that or there is some kind of internal conflict and something happens in their life and it kind of makes them have that moment of like, oh, Pile 2 is like this great catch, like what am I doing? There's the Death and Rebirth card here next, so I do feel like there is this really nice something changing here about the way they feel, or like a reset. It's almost like, but in like a positive way. We have the Two of Cups under the deck here as well. So definitely, mutual attraction, a really nice connection. I don't think that it's like at a super deep level right now. I think that it's still progressing for most of you. I think it still has room to grow. Oh. We have the Hierophant next. It's almost like, I feel like a lot of them feels like someone or some people, maybe some family members, some kind of disappointment would happen if they was with you. Like, it's not what their plans was. I don't know what that means exactly. You might know what that means as I say that. Let's see what the hidden truth is here. What is the hidden truth about how pile two's person's feeling about pile two? What would pile two's person say to pile two? Okay. So the first card here we have is, I wish I had treated you better. So I did say something at some point, they might have some regret about something about the way they treated you. They may, wish they had treated you better in a situation. Even if you don't feel like they treated you bad, they may look back on a situation and been like, wow, I was kind of mean that day, or like, the way I said that I didn't really like. Like, I hope pile two doesn't think I don't like them. The card number 2 here is I love you unconditionally. Very nice. So I think there is a card in this deck that it just says I love you, I think. So that's nice that it says I love you unconditionally. I mean, there's really nothing else to say more than that. I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah, I feel like even if you are apart and not talking a lot, I feel like they still feel you. They are really in their feels right now. For those of you who aren't in a no contact, little note communication situation, if you're talking to them more, it may be just like even a couple hours go by and they're not talking to you and they feel you even though you're apart. Or it may be, that things are building up to be more intense inside them in that way. And we have I am afraid to contact you. For those of you who aren't in a lot of communication, it could be that they are a little afraid to reach out. Even if you are in communication with them, I feel like the thought of like reaching out and like talking to you kind of makes them a little nervous. If you are in communication, if you aren't, yeah, it just kind of really scares them to the thought of reaching out and like maybe not knowing what you'd say, especially if they feel like they've treated you badly. Let's get some more messages from, this is a different deck. Let's get some more messages from pile two's person. How does pile two's person feel about this connection? And or what would pile two's person say to pile two? I've noticed several similarities so far, and I really wasn't going to say anything because like the overall arc seems a lot different from it, but there are some similarities here to pile one. So if you felt slightly drawn to pile one, you may have some messages there for you. I do feel like the outcome and stuff was a little different in pile one. But there are definitely some similarities. So the first card here is I want to start over. Especially if they wish they treated you better. Especially if you aren't talking as much. They definitely just wish like, okay, can we start over? I really messed things up, I'm getting. Which I don't think we have that in any of the cards really, but the next card here is I feel the sexual tension. Definitely a tension moment happening here with them. They feel drawn to you. Before, we did get this in pile one, and in pile one, I felt like it was more of they was trying to deny it. I don't feel like they're trying to deny it, but I also don't know if they've acted on it or if you know that they feel this way. You may have an idea, but I don't know if they've actually told you. I'm not really getting anything either way. Some of you they may have, some of them may not. I don't feel like they're denying it to themselves really though. I feel like they're internally aware of it. I just don't know if they sit and think about it or if they like actively think about it. But I do feel like that they are at least aware that they do feel sexual tension. You inspire me. We had that for pile one as well. Let's get some love messages from pile two's person. What would pile two's person say to pile two? Okay, pile two. The first card here we have is friendship. This friendship is leading to more. We did get that a little bit with like the Three of Cups and stuff like that. I do feel like that it could have been in a more, and I just said that I think somewhere over here too, something it could be at a more platonic level and it may be growing into something more here. Also, though, I feel like for a lot of you, you may be friends, but not like really, really good friends with this person. It's not like you're like besties and have been besties for like 10 years. Like, that's not really the vibe I'm getting from that. For some of you, I guess that could be the case. I'm not really getting anything either way in the cards, but I do feel like for a lot of you, it may be you is just at a more platonic level and it's growing more. Okay, the next card here we have is forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Yeah, there could be something about, you may not even realize it, something that happened in your past, and it's like changing the way you're reacting to this or changing the way that you're doing stuff, and it could be for them too. But it's like you need to address that internally and move past that so that it doesn't affect this connection. The next card here we have is passion. Try something you've never done before. I feel like, I mean, this could be for either one of you. I feel like one of you definitely has something that is different than your normal relationships, and try something new. The next card here we have is fate. This is a destined partnership. So I do feel like that, this is a fate. This, at least this person feels also, because I feel like you probably feel this way too. But this person definitely feels like, oh yeah, this is definitely can be a destined partnership. Like this person, like, it's just kind of meant to be. Like, I almost feel like they're not super worried about it because they, like, in their mind, they're like, oh yeah, it's meant to be. Like, it'll come together. I just got to, like, get A, B, C, and D in order. Let's see what the most likely outcome here is, and then we will do the answer cards. What is the most likely outcome for pile 2 and the person on their mind? Okay, so we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Now, some of you, yes, you may be getting married. Excuse me, let me get a drink. I needed that. Okay, others of you, it just may be that things are progressing further in the relationship and moving into the direction that typically people would get married in. That doesn't mean you have to get married, though, or that you will. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. We had something like this here. We had these two. So these are very similar cards. Wait, which card? Okay, I was like, which hand am I covering that up with? So definitely very interesting, very nice. Definitely, I already said it. I'm not going to say it again. You know what I said there in that spot. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. With this, I'm getting more of a don't rush it. You all control your own destiny, you and them. So, the final outcome will vary. Oh my god, that person's parking job is bad. I live across the street from a parking lot, and, like, someone just parked, like, sideways. Almost. Like, not literally, but it's bad. Anyways, yeah, be careful to not do something like that. Just don't rush things. Don't push things further. Just know that as you get to know each other, your bond will deepen. If it's meant to work out, it will. Don't just, like, completely give up and ignore the person or anything either if you're hoping for that. But also don't, slam things. Don't slam on the gas pedal. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I feel like some of you, and I get this from a couple cards in this, so don't shoot the messenger, but I feel like some of you, not all of you, some of you could be, woe is me, my life is so sad, I'm such an awful, shitty person. Just try to work on that, because people are more romantically attracted to you, and things will progress better if you are in more of the mindset of, I'm a badass, I'm awesome, or not even that. You don't even have to literally think that. Just be more positive and like you attract people into your life then. Okay, let's get some answers to something that is on your mind, some more clarification. Give us some more answers and clarification to things on pile 2's mind. Like 4 cards tried to come out there. I'm not putting 8 cards down. Okay, card number 1, we have It's Up to You. Also keep in mind that if the answer to these doesn't answer the question that you had on your mind, it is meant that you're not meant to know that right now. The universe does this all the time in tarot readings when you ask specific questions. And sometimes it's just will give you weird, vague answers, or it'll give you things that has nothing to do with what you asked. And that's just because you're not meant to know it right then. So, the next card. There is something better. The next card. Peaceful resolution. And the next card, we have perfect timing. I almost feel, this is weird, I feel like the answers in this one relate more to pile 1. And the answer cards for pile 1 relates more to the tarot cards we had here. So, like I said, if you was drawn to pile 1 even slightly, maybe you started to watch pile 1 and you was like, oh, that wasn't it. Maybe check out the end of the pile 1 where I pulled the answer cards. That may be more for you than what I just drew here. I wish I could go back in time and say that in pile 1, but I didn't know that was going to happen then. Interesting. I do think that those are definitely, I wouldn't, throw those out or anything, but that is something that's to note. So yeah, if this did not resonate for you, then I apologize. You can try a different reading, a different pile. You can try your zodiac reading on my channel here, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You can try a different YouTube channel. I love White Rose Guidance, and I love The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. Those are my favorite 2 tarot channels. I also do personal readings on my Twitch. The link for that is in the description box down below. And I think that's going to be it for you today, Pile 2. Let me know what you thought of today's reading. I am all ears. And thank you for being here. I'll see you later. Hello, Pile 3. 3. Thank you for being here. This will be a general reading for those of you who chose Pile 3. Keep in mind with pick your card videos, definitely listen to your intuition. Only watch a video if your intuition's being called to it. Don't watch just because I post a video. Although, thank you for being here. If this does not end up resonating with you, then you can try a different pile, a different video, a different channel. You can try your zodiac reading on my channel, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I do personal readings on my Twitch. I haven't streamed on there in a while, but still check it out. I need to start streaming more. This week is the first week that I finally am working less at work, though, and so fingers crossed we can do that more. So, anyways, we will be doing with the Witch's Tarot. We are going to start out, or we have the citrine here. So this is for those of you who chose the beautiful citrine. I love citrine. And like I said, we will be using the Witch's Tarot deck, and let's see. First, we're going to see how they're feeling about you and your connection. Okay. How is Pile 2's person feeling about their connection? No, this is Pile 3. Hello. How's Pile 3's person feeling about their connection? How's the person on Pile 3's mind feeling about their connection? Oh my god. Okay, and then how is Pile 3's person feeling about Pile 3? We're definitely going to have to clarify that card because that's an interesting card to come up in that. So the first card here we have for how they're feeling about your connection is the Two of Swords. There may be some kind of stalemate for them about how they're feeling about it. They might be unsure. There is the Moon card drawing my attention up here in this. Or, no, there is the Moon in the corner of the card that's really drawing my attention to them. So there may be some kind of secret to them, or they may be denying something here. We have the Knight of Swords. They may be really considering their actions. I'm not really getting that they're doing any actions, but they are definitely trying to consider and be ambitious. I feel like they might be doing things with other stuff. Maybe they're distracting themselves with work or something like that. Because normally the Knight of Swords is someone who's really action oriented and driven to succeed and stuff like that. But I'm not really getting that for this connection. It's more of like they're doing that with other things. They definitely do think about good memories you've had with each other, though. Six of Cups. I feel like this person's kind of maybe a little hot and cold, and I feel like part of that is like they remember the good times, they remember how happy they had been doing different things with you, or how at home they felt, or whatever, and then they'll try to distract themselves for whatever reason, and they aren't talking about it with you, or anyone really. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Definitely keeping that shit real close. This was under the deck, but I'm thinking of this as more of on top of the deck was how they're feeling about you and your connection, and that's a little more obvious. Under the deck is a little bit more subconscious, and I don't even think they're aware necessarily that this is how they feel. We start off here with the Moon, so I do feel like that they're even lying to themselves about how they feel about the connection. I feel like that they haven't really, they're trying to not even think about it, like at all. We do have the Page of Pentacles, though. I almost feel like because that they're not even trying to think about this connection, or they're trying to distract themselves in some way, or pretend like it's not there, I feel like subconsciously they're still doing little things here or there to manifest it. Like they really do want this connection, but they don't want to want it, you know? We have the Two of Cups as the next card. So definitely mutual attraction, happiness, really nice friendship and connection, really just like really supremely bonded. We have the Ten of Cups, complete happiness, really at home with you, like I did in the other piles. Let's go ahead and clarify some stuff in this set of questions before we move on. What is the Two of Cups doing here? What is this mutual attraction, connection, bond about? Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. You've been very charming, for a lot of you, very patient or very precise in the way you've reacted to things. Something about you just feels very different and very beautiful to them. What is the Ten of Cups doing here? I feel like right now it's at a point into their head where with the Ten of Cups is where they, really feel at home with you and really happy with you. But I do feel like that they're at like this point in their head where they're really trying to figure out what they're going to do about that. What is the Moon card here? What are they lying to themselves about? Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like they're like accidentally thinking about it or maybe dreaming about it or something, but trying to pretend like they're not. Like, oh, I wasn't thinking about that. Like, that was just an LOL. What is the Six of Cups here? We have the Chariot. They really want to get back to those happy memories that they had with you in the past. But it's almost like they're not sure of how to, no? And then what is the Four of Pentacles here? What is this secretive, or not really secretive, but what's this like closed off energy here for? Wow. For those of you who've watched my channel for a while, you already know that with the Devil card, There's a couple things this could mean. So this is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. So this is why they're feeling closed off and not really sharing a lot. The Devil card can really mean two different things to me. One, it could be that them coming to terms with their sexuality or something, which would completely make sense for a lot of this energy. For others of you who that wouldn't be applicable to for obvious reasons, it could just be that they're not comfortable talking about sexual things, and that they could have this immense sexual attraction to you, and they're really not sure how to handle it or how to, like, what to do about that. The Five of Cups is here as well, though, so they definitely also feel bad, I feel like, because they feel like they're aware that it's been kind of one-sided, or that you've been there more for them than they have for you. Some kind of, like, one-sided energy like that. Okay, sorry about that. I had to answer the phone. Okay, so now we do have the Two of Swords here for how they're feeling about the relationship as well, and I'm very curious about that. There could be like a stalemate going on here. There could be like an indecision. Definitely with the blindfold on the person in the picture here. Definitely some ignoring of emotions. What is this Two of Swords doing here? The Eight of Wands. It could be that, like, one of those things of they try to, and the Eight of Cups as well. Yeah, so that's what I was going to kind of say already anyways. So it's like they try to, like, walk away, or they try to distance themselves from these feelings, and then they see you, or they talk to you, or someone says your name, or something like that happens, and then it, like, is, like, floods over them again. That was weird. Something stuck out to me, but I don't know. Oh, that's what it was. The next card here we have is the Knight of Cups. So this is how they feel about you. They definitely feel beauty, romance, charmingness from you. What is the Knight of Cups doing here? The Three of Swords. Honestly, it does look like that it could be that, especially like in comparison to how other people's treated them, they feel like you have treated them so well, and that they haven't experienced anything like that in a while. The next card here we have is the Queen of Cups. It is wild to me how much this card wants to come out. Where is it? It's near the top of the deck. I just seen it again. It like almost popped out. Where is it? Of course, now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. The Lover's card keeps almost popping out. It did in the last pile, too. Something's going on with the Lover's card today, guys. I think we all went to see the Lover's card in our reading, though, so that's fine. Is that it? No. I don't know where the hell it went. That's weird. Anyways, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Both very interesting cards to have next to each other. How they feel about you is they feel like you're that you're in touch with your emotions. I wouldn't say like overly emotional in like an annoying way, but definitely emotional. But also they really kind of see you as like what they want to be, like where they want to be in life. And with the Queen of Pentacles, they really feel like you're a good support system for them. Even if they don't use you as such, they definitely see you as a good support system. The Five of Wands, though, I feel like they think that you might have some stuff that they're not aware of. They might even know about something in your life that you're not aware that they know of, and they're not telling you that they know about it. I say that because we have the Seven of Swords here, so there's some element of sneakiness here. And on the Five of Wands, that's kind of some kind of like chaos, conflict, something not super pleasant. We also have the Knight of Swords, clarifying it as well. I do think that they think you're a fast and witty thinker. Let's see if we can get some hidden truth here. What is the hidden truth about how Pile 3's person feels about them? What would Pile 3's person say to Pile 3? so some of these cards came out in pile 2, actually. Well, 2 of the 4 did. We have, I replay our conversations over and over. So they definitely think about your conversations when you're apart, and possibly, oh, well, pile 3 said this. What does that mean? I said this. Is pile 3 going to get the wrong idea? Stuff like that. The next card is I feel you even though we are apart. That came up in pile 2. I wish I had treated you better. This came up in pile 2 as well. I think it might have came up in pile 1 also. Interesting. There may have been a time where you may not even realize it, but they wish they had treated you better, especially with the 5 of Pentacles. I guess I could see that. Maybe they realized it was a little bit one-sided at some point. And even when you are apart, even if it's not a lot, or if you are apart a lot, whatever the case is, they definitely feel you when you're apart. We have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel like that this person also sees you in their dreams a lot and sees you like while they're asleep a lot too. Which, if you're staying awake thinking about someone before bed, then it's probably going to spill over into your dreams too then. What would pile 3's person say to them? Is there any additional hidden truth? Okay, we have, I feel so happy with you. I admire you. Yeah, definitely a lot of, even though this is more of a suppressed pile, they definitely have a lot of love and passion for you. Well, yeah, I would say both, actually. I was going to say maybe more love, but we do have the Devil card here, so I do think there's some passion here as well. I don't know what you want. And I know that you're probably thinking, well, they should know, but they're doubting it a lot. What would pile 3's person say to them? What love messages do we have from pile 3's person? Yeah, I kind of got that might be the case. Some of you may have been rejected by this person, maybe directly, maybe indirectly, but it says this rejection is actually divine protection. We have addiction, and addiction is affecting this relationship. We have play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So I do want to say, though, actually, I mean, the rejection may have been just because it wasn't the right time, or they feel like it wasn't the right time. Maybe they're waiting on something to happen in their life before they feel more comfortable to come forward to you. And they may not even realize that there would be a time that they might do that. But for some of you, that may be the case where in the future, then they might. With addiction, I mean, with the devil here, someone could be addicted to drugs or something. I don't typically like to associate that to the devil card because I feel like that's a pretty, I mean, I guess sexuality is too. That's a pretty niche thing, though. But some of you, yeah, someone here may be addicted to drugs or something. Others of you, the addiction may be like codependency, and maybe someone here is a little too clingy or something. The play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Definitely, I feel like they're wanting to take things a little less serious, and I feel like it would benefit you to just kind of have a little bit more fun. We also have trust. It is safe for you to trust in this situation. So I do feel like that this person doesn't have ill will towards you, and, you know, use your own instinct still, but I do feel like that it is pretty safe for you to trust this person. You know, use your own intuition still. You know, that's not going to be the case for everyone, but what is the most likely outcome here between pile 3 and 4? Or between pile 3 and their person? Wow. That is crazy. We had just talked about this, some of this. So the first card here, though, is very soon. Clearly decide what you want now so that it comes to you. So, start thinking about what exactly it is you want, how exactly you want it to happen. Kind of really try to manifest some stuff into your life. But also, don't, hold yourself back and, waiting on this person or anything. If you've wanted to make a YouTube channel, make a YouTube channel, post stuff. No one may watch it, that's fine. Post it anyways, make stuff anyways. You'll learn, you'll get better, and people will, over time, end up coming. Whatever the case is you want to do, just do something. We also have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Ugh. And this card really plays along with that one really well, but also something that we just said, I can't remember what exact card it was. Might have been the play hard, or might have been the addiction one. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, for some of you, it could be addictions are affecting your romantic life if there is some kind of drug thing going on or whatever with someone, or alcohol thing or whatever. Others of you, yeah, there's codependency going on. Really, cool it down. Stop depending on this person for your happiness. That will not make someone interested in you. In fact, that normally will push them more away. In the end, anyways. So, let's go ahead and get some more clarification for something on your mind. Go ahead and think about something you would like some more clarification on or an answer to. Please give us an answer or clarification to what is on pile 3's mind. Okay, so if I flip these over and it doesn't directly answer your question, then that means that you are not meant to know that right now. We have card number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, card number 1, we have You're Ready. Card number 2, we have Opportunity. Card number 3, we have Get More Information. And card number 4, we have Big Happy Changes. Okay, pile 3, that is going to be it for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If it did not resonate with you, you can try a different pile, a different video. You can try an astrology video on my channel, your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. You can get a personal reading from me on Twitch. The link for that is in the description box down below. And, or you can try a different channel. I really love the White Rose Guidance channel, and I really love The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot I get personal readings from all the time. Definitely highly recommend. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed these. I will see you later, and have a good week, month, year. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your pick a card video today. Those of you, we are going to start out with the Witch's Tarot, and this is for those of you who chose this wonderful stone right here. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got for you today. We're going to start out with how they're feeling about you and your connection, or how they're feeling about your connection. How is the person on pile 4's mind feeling about their connection with pile 4? How is the person on pile 4's mind feeling about their connection with pile 4? Okay, and then we're going to go into how's the person on pile 4's mind feeling about pile 4? How's the person on pile 4's mind? Oh my fucking god. How's the person on pile 4's mind feeling about pile 4? Okay, so we're going to start out here with how they're feeling about your connection. We start out with the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely examining what's going on here. Definitely, they're working on something. Let's see. Let's get more clarification on the Eight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like that they're really working on something outside of the relationship, especially with the Ten of Wands here. I think that they're really busy. It also, this is your connection, so it might be you that's really busy and don't really have enough time for the connection. One of you don't really have enough time for the connection. We have the King of Cups here as the next card. Someone's being diplomatic or trying to be, like, unproblematic. We have the Magician clarifying that. I feel like they really feel like... I almost get like they feel like they could, like, control the connection at any time that they want, or that they, like, know that you're there for them whenever they want. But with the Hermit there, I feel like you two aren't talking a lot right now. Yeah, I feel like it's like a self-restrained thing. Like, you two could talk more, but you're just so busy you aren't talking. What is the Ten of Wands here for? Someone feels very overwhelmed, or they have a lot of stuff they're dealing with. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's kind of like made them hold back from saying or doing anything else. Oh my fucking god. Things might feel like a little bit like they're like falling apart for you, especially with the Five of Wands here later on in the reading, and then everything falling everywhere throughout the reading so far. What is the Knight of Pentacles here for? We have the King of Cups. That's weird. It looked like it said King of Cups. The end's like almost invisible. Wait, what? Interesting. Yeah, that's emotional balance. God. It's almost like you're having a hard time connecting, though. The Queen of Cups is what just fell out. It's almost like you're having a hard time connecting. Like, one of you goes in one direction and the other goes in the opposite direction. Like, that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting here. How they're feeling about you, we start out with the Five of Wands. And that's clarified by the Judgment card. It's almost like there's, like, arguments happening here. Or, like, someone's, like, trying to fight about something. They might feel like you're fighting about something, or that you're... It might not even be with you. It might be that you're fighting with other people in your life, and maybe they feel like it's unnecessary almost or something, I feel like. We have the King of Swords here as the next card. I feel like they see you as someone who's, like, searching for, like, truth or honesty, or, like, you're one of those people that really want the truth spoken. We have the High Priestess as the next card. I really feel like they feel like you have a good sense of intuition, too. Like, you kind of know when someone's lying. The Four of Pentacles. I feel like they may feel, though, like you're not, have been honest with them about something that you said. Like, maybe you told them how you felt, or you told them something, and maybe they was a little bit like, whatever, I don't believe that. Something here like that. And I also don't feel like that they're being super honest. Or not even honest. They're just not sharing everything with you. The Two of Pentacles. What is that here for? Some kind of balance. It's almost like they feel like you are trying to give, split up your time and, like, be fair about, like, where you're planting your seeds and, like, where you're spending your time at. But... interesting. But maybe they feel like that you're not giving them enough time. Or, like, you wasn't, like, you may have been, like, trying to spread out your time and be fair and, you know, all this stuff except for them. They maybe feel like there was a little left out there. We have the Queen of Pentacles under the deck for how they feel about you. We have the Knight of Cups clarifying that. They definitely feel like that you have been there for them, or maybe they feel like, you know, when you do have communication with each other, that maybe you treat them a little, or that maybe you treat them a little differently than they treat you. I feel like they feel really special because of you. Like maybe you told them that they was beautiful or something like that. That could definitely be something that they didn't believe. But they also really do appreciate that as well. When you have people your whole life, I mean, I'm not saying that's this situation, but when you have people your whole life tell you that you're ugly and then someone comes through and is like, oh, you're so beautiful or whatever, you're going to not believe it. Even if no matter how you feel about the person, So, I mean, that could be a situation going on here for some of you. What is the Seven of Cups here for? Seven of Cups clarified by the Hierophant. So, definitely a lot of options or decisions. They feel a little, they're really overthinking it because they had, like, things that they wanted to do or had plans of, because that's like what they're supposed to do, but they aren't so sure what they wanted to do before is what they still want to do. Give us more. How does this person feeling about pile 4 or their connection? They feel positive. They also feel very free. Let me see something here. I do feel like that, any changes or anything they say or do, they want to make sure it's the right thing at the right time. They don't want to rush into something stupid, is the exact way I get it, which I don't really like that phrasing, but whatever, that's the way it came to me. So, we have the Sun here as well, so they do feel positive. They do feel like there is potential here, which is nice. We have the Page of Wands as well. I kind of feel that with the Sun card too, and that Sun card isn't even really about that, but it's almost like openness and like potential for so much more and kind of freeing. We do have the Temperance here, which we talked about. We do have the Tower as well, so I do feel like that they're considering maybe some kind of breakthrough moment or some kind of big change. Now that could be coming together or moving apart. It really could go either way. We'll see if we can get some clarification on that. But they are considering of how to do that, what exactly to say and when. What is this Tower moment here? Is it moving away or moving together? We have the Justice card, which is more, again, of you already know the answer, or, like, it's very more of just, like, it should be obvious. Like, have you fucked each other over? If you have, then you're probably going to move apart. Have you, do you have this deep soulmate bond connection that you will end up, then it's like, obviously you're going to come together. That's, like, almost the energy I get it. So very sassy from the cards today with that. Actually, let's use this first. What is the hidden truth about how Pile 4's person's feeling about them? What would Pile 4's person say to them? Interesting. Okay, and then what would Pile 4's person say to them? What is the hidden truth about Pile 4's person's feelings? Okay, so we have a lot to get through here with messages. We have, I know I messed up everything. We have, I love you. The timing just wasn't right for us. I wish I could take back my words. I feel like that they do feel like they messed up something with what they've said. I feel like maybe they feel like they said something and the timing wasn't right, and that's why they're so like, okay, before I say or do anything else, the timing has got to be right. I've got to do it in the right way. They do love you. Maybe they said that, or maybe they're considering saying that, or maybe you said that. Something about, definitely the feeling of I love you here, though. We do have I left you before you could leave me, and I hide behind material things under the deck there. Yeah, I definitely see that here. Also, from the other Hidden Truth deck, we have I am waiting patiently. We have you let me down. So they may feel a little let down by you too. And we have I don't know what you want. So maybe they could be a little bit like, I didn't know what you wanted, so, you kind of let me down too. You kind of led me on and made me think it was the right time. That could be the case for a lot of them. Let's see what love messages we have. What messages do we have from Pile 4's person? How's Pile 4's person feeling about Pile 4? Okay, so we have integrity. Does this situation align with your values or morals? We have self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. And we have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Let's see what the most likely outcome is for Pile 4 into the person on their mind. What is the most likely outcome for Pile 4 and the person on their mind? Okay, so we have... This was in Pile 3, I'm wanting to say also. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so let's get some more clarification for something on your mind, Pile 4. Give us clarification for the question that is on Pile 4's mind. Something they're seeking more clarification for. Something they're seeking guidance on. Give us an answer for that. We only have 2 cards this time. So if I flip these over and it doesn't directly answer your question on your mind, then that means that it is not meant for you to know that right now. We have card 1 and card 2. Card number 1 says you're ready. I think that was in Pile 3 also. Card number 4 is If You Believe. I think that one was in Pile 2. That's weird. Or Pile 1. It was definitely in 1 or 2. Anyways, the You're Ready card. This card right here. 2 of Swords. You're holding yourself back. You're blindfolding yourself. You're not seeing something that's in front of you. It's almost like you're, like, being like, oh, no, that's not what that meant, or, whatever. I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait for them. So you're ready, if you chose card 1. What is the If You Believe here for? We have the Sun card. If you believe, there's a lot of hope and happiness and positivity. And if you chose this pile, I would say to remember that regardless of what you're looking to happen, just know that it will be the thing that'll bring you happiness in the end. In the end, it will bring you happiness, whatever that is. So, I hope that you enjoyed this reading today, Pile 4. I feel like yours was probably the saddest out of everyone's. And honestly, the one that I'm a little bit like, I don't really know what's going on here. Like, what just happened? I don't know. Do you know what's going on? Maybe you're confused too. There probably is a lot of confusion in this pile. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this reading today, Pile 4. If this did not resonate for you, you can try a different pile, a different video. You can try a zodiac reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I do personal readings on Twitch. The link for that is in the description box down below. I think that might be it for this today, Pile 4. I hope that you enjoyed the pick a card. I love pick a card videos. If you're interested in other pick a card videos, I love White Rose Guidance. I don't think she does pick a card videos normally, but I love The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. One of my favorite tarot channels on here, so definitely check that one out as well. She does Zodiac videos normally. Or those are the ones I watch normally anyways on her channel, and I get personal readings from her. I hope that you enjoyed this. I will see you soon. Thank you for being here, and bon voyage.